LangChain is a comprehensive framework designed to facilitate the development, production, and deployment of applications powered by LLM. A key component of LangChain's utility belt is its array of output parsers, among which the str output parser stands out for its simplicity and effectiveness. This is focused on a straightforward yet powerful tool within the LangChain ecosystem. Its primarily focus function is to convert the output of a language model, whether from an LLM or a chat model, into a string format. This conversation is a crucial for applications that require a uniform output format for further processing or display to end users. Let's see what we will cover in this session. We will cover understanding chat model outputs, converting responses into structured formats, using output parsers to simplicity AI integrations, and following chat OpenAI outputs. Well, enter the real output parser. We need to jump to coding part. So first and foremost, I'm going to check the LangChain version. So I'm going to show LangChain version here. So this is going to show metadata regarding my LangChain here. Okay, so let's import my .env file from the local machine. So I'm going to write load _ext .env, and this will be .env file from my local machine. So this is already loaded. I can load my other libraries here. So in this portal, I'm going to load LangChain OpenAI chat models, chat OpenAI, human message, str output parser. This is the parser which we will use throughout the project here. This would be the best parsing output every time. Let's import here, and we can see this the chat message objects by implementation. We need to output in different data type. In a different data type, a string, a list, a date, time object, a CSV, or another convenient type. Well, enter the real of output parsers. We will start the most straightforward one, the string output parser, which, abiding by its name, converts an output to a string object. So we will be converting everything with this powerful tool. So I'm going to create chat OpenAI also. So this would be model GPT-4, seed, temperature, and maximum tokens I'll be using here. I'm also asked a question from this model. Can you give a best IT company role I probably didn't know about? So I'm asking some kind of question with my model. So I'm going to get the response here. This response is invoking my model with this message. So I'm going to check the response here. What kind of response I'm obtaining here? Can you see this is showing respective response? If I want to see, you can see this is not the string output parser, but I'll have to convert into a string output parser. What will be there? String output parser there, string output parser value. Let's create another cell. I'm going to parse into relevant term, and now I can see the relevant response. This is showing ethical hacker or white hat hacker, and this role involves professionals or skills or knowledge or software vulnerable and other helpful business there. Now you can use other output parsers as well. For example, you are using LangChain core output parser from import comma separator. So I'm going to use this import separate parameter and going to use my human parser content. So this is my question to my portal. I have recently planned to switch to an IT company. Could you switch some job roles? So I'm going to ask this question to my portal. So this is gonna print content here. So for this content, I'm going to have this question. I'm planning to switch an IT company. Could you suggest some job? So this would be comma separated value. For example, this, or this in this format only. So this is my just instructions I'm going to plan here. So I'm going to invoke this message, whether this is going to responding or giving content and giving this another job role here. Can you see data analyst, system analyst, constructor analyst, and other parts are also giving suggestion. So in a same way, I can parser this value in a different way. For example, I'm going to create comma separator list output parser. This would be invoking my response. I'm going to create this response here, and this would be responding here, and I'm going to type a list parser. This would be a parse response parsed here. If you will find this is the parser list, yes, you can respond this parser. This is comma separated value, and you can see that what is the previous output and what is the format of upcoming output. Means now you have proper format in a given way. You can find what is the real output way. You can find this is the list and get from instructions, and this instruction is given with the separated value. You can also find date time output parser. So this would be date time output parser. I'm going to define here. Let's run this cell, and I'm going to message with this question. For example, what's the message here? When was the Teleperformance Private Limited company or organization originated? I'm going to ask this question with my bot and going to see the content here. Let's print the content here. You can see it's a printing in a similar format which we have provided there. And let's invoke with this message whether this is giving message or not. This is the correct relevant content. With this content we can go ahead there, and here I'm going to provide the date output parser, date time output parser, and let's invoke this value whether this is going to invoke this value or not. So here I'm going to invoke this value here. So response passed. This would be response parse, and date time value is showing here, which means in 1978 this company was originated, and this is the month and this is the date here. If you want to check the exact print here, you can see the exact print we have given. The output is showing get in format instructions. This is the relevant instruction we are going to perform here. This is how you can create your parsing technique and will show the relevant output there. So this is how we need to output in a different data type: a string, a list, a date, time object, a CSV, or another convenient type. Okay, so this is how we can conclude in a different way. Thank you.